my artwork or not?
I haven't yet. Did you want to share some of it while we're talking?
Oh, yes. If it's possible, I prepare a small presentation with the 8 drawing that I made for Joe.
Definitely, that'll be wonderful.
Okay.
So, how did you hear about Artvndngmchn?
Sorry, repeat please.
How did you hear about the Artvndngmchn project?
Joe invited me to participate, and I heard from him about this project, and I love so much the idea because it's incredible to put together some artists, and then the idea that you use a sort of slot machine, but you win always something, and is a surprise because you don't know exactly which artwork arrive on you, and I think this is fantastic. And also the project with charity, and it's for me important because helping other people is important, and I feel very well in this.
Definitely. So, if you could make a really big mess with no repercussions, no budget, no cleanup, no responsibility, what would you do and why?
I don't understand exactly the question.
It's a tough one. It's a very wide open question. It can be an art mess, a life mess, any kind of a mess, something you wouldn't normally do.
Yes, mess. Does it mean mess? Sorry.
To create chaos or disorder. So yeah.
Okay. Can you please repeat the question?
If you could do anything that would be chaotic or create disorder in your life, what would it be?
Something that create disorder and chaos in my life.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. For me, I would take apart the walls of my house and I would replace them with sculptures, pieces of sculpture that all fit together to make new house walls. It would definitely make a mess. It gets really cold here in the winter, but it would be fun.
Okay. I love collect some plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in a wall in my home, for example, and also I collect little things and I put around in my house. In fact, my house is very chaotic, but is for me is a great condition to discover something about things around me and about things inside me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. So how long have you been creating art?
Digital art, I've been since 2018 because I'm part of Dada community. You know Dada, and I discovered Dada, and I started to do digital art. and then I know crypto art, and I start. But before I do art also before, because I think it's for me as a big opportunity to express myself. Is a way to discover something inside me, and yes, because it's an exploration for me. Do art. I'm like an explorer and discover species around the world, and also I discover something in me, and I think is a way to communicate for me. And also when I was a child, I used to play with art, because I think it's part of me. It's a way to express myself.
Excellent. It's fun that you're still doing all of that. So what is your favorite medium for art? Do you prefer digital art or real world art, or what do you like to make the most?
I love both, and sometimes I love to mix digital with analogical art, because I like touch things and collect things, and then I think digital art have some opportunity to explore. For example, I love GIF art, because the movement give a plus of the art for me, for express what I want to express. And but also I love touch. I love collect something, because sometimes I work in this way. I collect something. I create a small museum. I call in this way my little museum, because I collect something of my life outside, and then I put together, and I think it's a good way to mix. For me, everything is for me one peculiarity of my works, because I think in my mind there are something, and then I have many idea, many things to think, and I like to mix.
I like that. That works. Have you had a chance to go into the Uplift World and visit the Artvndngmchn gallery that's there?
I don't. I never visited, but I would like to visit it.
Okay. I'm just curious. I thought it was a really neat place. So I was pleasantly surprised when I saw it. It's a great place for art. And you had mentioned that you have a presentation that you wanted to show us of your art?
Yes, I can share my screen.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry. What is that? Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll find the. Okay. Okay. Okay, you see my screen?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This is the project that I present for Joe project, and it's strange because I don't think about this project, but this project come to me.
Okay.
I explain. I try. Usually, I think about an idea, and then I try to explore the idea. In this case, I start to drawing, and then the idea come to my mind.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, and I draw in the human, and then I decided to put flower or leaves or plant on the head of this human. And in this moment, I think is a human gardening, because I think for me about a mix, I decided to mix two kingdom, human and plant and nature kingdom, and I created this human gardening. And for Joe, I decided to create a sort of portrait of a family human gardening. And I start with mother and daughter, and father and son. The artwork are GIF art, and I think it's Joe give us some direction to work, and fun, family, happy. She give us some oh my God, expression, or people stay together in a very good way.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to explore this this emotion. Sorry, I don't come in my mind emotion. And this one is the first two family portrait. And the next one, I explore brother and sister, the connection from I have a brother, and I explore my experience. I think playing with our brother or sister, it's a good way to learn in trust. For example, playing together, or we have the connection with our brother or sister, brothers or sisters. I don't know. You have brothers or sister, Jen?
I don't, unfortunately. I have some absolutely wonderful in-laws, though, and I do have two children, so I can see it. I just haven't experienced it.
Ah, wow. Okay. And then I explore love, because I think in a family, love is very important. In one, I decided to express lovers, and I think love is a brightness, is and is a is a bright in the night, and for all of us is a sort of light that stay inside hour. And then always a lover, because I think in a life, the small things, the small gesture and love, the small gesture is very important to give us. I love the small gesture. I think I love most of the big gesture. I think the small gesture is a gift for all of us. And then the last two is about a big idea of humans and family, because we are a big family. We are all equal because we are all different, but we are a family not only with our parents, but we are together. The humanity is a big family. And also the idea of a family with a different component, but I think our hearts are connected. I decided to create this plant also because I think we have to cultivate this emotion. We have to cultivate the relationship. We have to have a solid roots in our feet. This feet is in a pot, because the roots is important, and this is my work.
I absolutely love it. I want to own some of your art. This is going to make my life interesting, trying to actually get some, because last time the pack sold out so quickly. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. Just put this back here. So, do you believe that art is necessary for human well-being?
Yes, I think it's necessary for
human well-being, if in terms of our own mental and emotional wellness.
Yes, I think history talk about this because it's necessary to communicate, to express ourselves. It's a very great possibility to communicate with other people in a way very deep, because languages is a little bit a barrier. You see, I'm difficult to express myself because I have a problem with languages. But I think with art we have to possibility to don't have barrier, because we are real when you do art. We are what we are, not substructure but I think also you try to put substructure in art. You are you, I think. And also on the prehistorical human do art to express herself, to communicate with other people. I think yes, it's necessary. It's important. It's very good way to do something. To also, I think for communicate. For example, if you have to communicate something about different things, you have opportunity to explain with art, to arrive directly on the heart and not in the mind. When I go to the museum and I see art, something, I write directly, and something, but anyway, arrive, I think.
I would agree. That's a good perspective. So I have a couple more questions here. When we have something like GIF art, which moves and expresses an idea, how could I use that in my life other than, I mean, yes, I can always show it to people, which is fun, but how can I use it in my life?
Do you mean to use if you want to have at home, for example?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Maybe I need a digital picture frame or something. I'm not really sure. It's an art form that I really like and appreciate, but I'm not exactly sure how to put it more in my real life. If it's static art that doesn't move, then I can use it on my computer, I can put it on my phone, I can look at it. But if it has movement to it, it makes it a little bit different.
Yes, it's true. Interesting question. Because, yes, because I don't think about that. But you have the opportunity to use this also in your phone. But I think is like I don't know. I think about music.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I don't have a very good answer, but I'm thinking about it. So that was on my mind. What advice would you give to a young child who is looking to become an artist? Let's say that there is a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old who wants to be an artist. What would you give them for advice?
Oh, wow. Wow. It's a great responsibility to give advice. But I think it's important for me, it's important to follow your passion, your way, and you do a small small thing. One, you start to, but you don't think of the arrive, but start to do something to express yourself. I think yes, I encourage you to express. First of all, discover something about you. Discover and explore something, because I think the part of exploration is and exploration also to try different medium and find your way. I give this advice. I don't know, a child, I think it's important to play. I advise to play with material, with something, do something, practice. I think it's important to start with the practice, and then. For me, my parents don't. They tell me no, artist is not a work, is not you have to do a work, a normal job, you have to, art is it's a dream. I think it's not. I think it's important to pass a different thinking about art. Art is expression, is a possibility to work with art, because it's a way to communicate. I think we stay in the same in this thing.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
That's useful, and I have to agree with you too. So a couple of things left here. What are you working on next? What is your next project?
My next project, I work now in a project that next project I don't know. I don't have in mind exactly which project, but now I involve with a project about my body.
Mm-hmm.
I realize I decided to explore the organs in my body, and I create a small microcosmos inside every organs, because I think I need to explore mix from nature, human, animals. I have this necessary, and I love to go inside the body, inside the anatomy, because for me is I don't know, is necessary to explore this part.
I find that absolutely fascinating, and I would love to see what you come up with. If we are looking for more of your art, where can we find it?
We find it in a different gallery.
Okay.
In my Twitter account, there is a link tree, and in link tree there is some of my gallery and also my website.
What
Yes.
is your website address?
Address is www isacost
Okay.
.net.
Let's drop that in the comments there. If anybody else wants to take a look, then we can all go do that. That'll be fun. Thank you. And just to end, what we usually do here is post some gratitudes. So I'm going to jump in here under the unicorn.
Wow.
Because that's my place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But where is
this is in the Uplift World, in the old world, and it is near the cathedral where everybody spawns in. She is looking toward the cathedral.
Okay. But it is the same place where Joe built.
Almost. The Artvndngmchn gallery is on Gratitude, and so this is the same place but a different server.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wow, I never visited this world. It's great.
It's pretty fun. So what are you grateful for right now?
I'm grateful for for stay here, for now, for emotion, for I'm happy. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for happy, for connect with people, for communicate. for my life also. I think I'm very lucky.
All right. Excellent.
Oh,
I'll just drop
wow.
mine in here.
Oh,
Here we are.
thank you very much.
Absolutely. This has been delightful. So, on that note, that's it for now, unless you had something that you wanted to add. Was there anything that you wanted to say that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
I don't know. You don't have any question?
I think I'm all done. I didn't have too many questions to start with, but you've done a wonderful job of explaining your thoughts and feelings and your art, and it was fun to see things.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm feeling well because I have a great opportunity. Thank you at you and also Joe. Obviously, he's a very kind. He's fantastic person.
I agree.
Know with Dada and his family also. I hope I meet in person one day because it's very great.
Yes.
And also, thank you, Jen. You are very kind.
Thank you.
Patience with me.
Absolutely. We'll have to talk again one day. Perhaps after your next project, we can talk and share some art.
Oh, wow. Thank you. I'm really, really happy.
This has been good. All right. Well, I will be back same time. Well, not quite the same time, same place, about half an hour from now. I have another artist to talk with. I have 2 more Artvndngmchn artists this afternoon. And what day is the drop again? When is the Artvndngmchn pack drop?
Pack drop 10 July.
Okay, so July 10th.
Yes, in 4 days.
Oh, wow, that's soon. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, I have someone on almost every day this week, so that'll be a ton of fun, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple of packs and have some of your art.
Oh, wow. I hope so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Very, very thank you.
We'll see you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.